Welcome back. I'm the Gin Guy, and we're still talking martinis because they're such an amazing cocktail and probably the most popular, if not well known, gin cocktail there's out there. Wonderful, simple, 2 to 3 ingredients. 3 if you count bitters, which I do. So 3 ingredients. And we're talking gins that you're going to find out and about and what is going to make the best martini when you're out enjoying yourselves. Right now we're in the holiday season when I'm recording this. I think this is going to be released next year, so you're looking back in time. The producer's in a mood, so you might hear him talking in the background. He's just telling me to shut up and get some work done. So let's go over Roku. This is where we hit Roku and Negroni. I want to keep the same timeline, so we're talking Japanese gin in a martini. And I feel very comfortable that your everyday place that you go, if you go to a restaurant, will not have this as an offering. But if you're going to a craft cocktail bar, a mixologist, I feel very comfortable they'll have this in their toolkit. Once again, it is a Beam Satori product out of Japan. The unique thing about this product, it does, and that's the wonderful thing about gin, on top of the base ingredients, juniper, coriander, some kind of binding agent, usually angelica root, citrus. After that, the world is your toolkit. What you think tastes good will be good. And they use a lot of the natural botanicals from Japan in this, so it's really unique. So we'll be judging our cocktail once again on, is it balanced? And if it's not balanced, why is the gin off? Rating from 1 to 5, would I enjoy it or is it a drain pour? I feel comfortable. I think we're going to keep on going up. Beefeater was solid contender last week. This was good in the Negroni if I remember right, but I think where it's just the vermouth in this, it'll really shine. But let's take a look and find out. Cheers. On first sniff, it smells like a martini, which is a good thing. Gin, juniper. Let's go in. Salute. I'm getting choked up because I turned. Ooh, smooth martini. No, I was breathing in because trying to get my palate awakened in the back, and it just, breathing and drinking doesn't work well. So next time I'll be a little more careful on it. But wow, after the choking gets down, it's got a good taste. So let's go in and actually do this for a change. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wow. Bright, floral, hint of creamy. It might be from the orange. I think maybe the orange bitters and the different botanicals are playing well together. There is yuzu and some fun, unique botanicals only from Japan, or that, at least for that region. Oh yeah. I think where this was kind of swallowed up in the stronger flavors in the Negroni with the brightness of the dry vermouth, it really shines and shows. First impressions are very favorable. Let's go in for another sip and then we'll get a rating and see what we think. So the third one didn't choke me up like the first, so it's going real well. Yes, okay. First, is it balanced? Yes, nothing's out of whack. See, told you so. I say nothing's out of whack. You don't think so either? No, okay. He'll probably be up here in a second. But no, it is quite nice. Botanicals really shine on that. It is, yeah. So balance problem, not a problem at all. In fact, I think the gin in this allows it to shine in this ratio. Once again, it's the 3-to-1 ratio that you typically get. Okay, come here. Come. Yep. Well, would make sense. Japan does love their cats, and so do I. It really allows it to shine in the 3-to-1 ratio. The vermouth enhances the gin flavors. They certainly aren't combating. And the gin is quality enough, it definitely stands on its own. So balance won't be an issue. Does it help? Actually, it does. Rating wise, 4. So we're doing 1 to 5, 2.5 being pure average. I'm gonna give this a 4. I really like this. I like the unique flavors stand out and shine in this, and they play well. It's bright enough that it really does work. What do you think, Sam? But it has a fun mouthfeel too. The bitter is a good kind of almost IPA bitter, so it's quite nice. No, yeah, I'm going to stick with 4. Would I have it when I'm at a cocktail bar or a cocktail bar? Since I'm holding it's a cocktail bar. Yes, absolutely. If I saw this on the menu, usually when I see this on the menu for different gin drinks, I tend to look at it a couple times because I do like that style. They're unique flavors that I'm not used to, so I'd like to see how they're played with. So, in summary, Roku gin in a martini absolutely works. It's absolutely balanced. It brings a lot to the martini, the gin wise. High rating. 4. I keep on debating a high 3 to a 4. 3.85. I don't know. Why not? But yeah. And am I going to finish this? Absolutely. I would finish this all day, every day. I probably will sit in the chair behind me with him for a few minutes and then finish that. So, if you like this, do you like this, Sam? He absolutely does. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I will be back in a couple of weeks. We're going to keep on reviewing martinis because see? Maybe. I'll have to walk around. It is honestly the most popular gin cocktail out there, except for maybe gin and tonic, but everyone knows martini. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Remember, enjoy your gin responsibly. Right, Sam? And the producer says, be smart, be kind to each other, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Take care. Yeah.